raised, and we'll get this thing started. First question for Cannon is going to go to Dave Matter. Dave, go ahead.
Hey, Cannon, I understand you got some good news today. How did you get this news, and what was your reaction?
So it all actually started in a team meeting. It was during our team meeting today before practice. Coach Drink had everybody that got their first career start this past weekend to raise their hand, and then he singled me out and he said, Cannon, we figured if you're going to start for us, we better put you on a scholarship. And I can't describe my reaction. If you ask some guys in the locker room, they'd probably tell you I start bawling like a baby. But and that, to me, that was one of the coolest things too, is because just to have all my teammates jump on top of me and congratulate me and stuff, and that's one of the coolest things, because to see that excitement from them too, it means a lot to me. And I can't thank Coach Drink and the rest of his staff enough. I mean, this means so much to me and my family. So it's been a pretty special day.
Dave, I think you had a real question for him too, instead of the one I planted with you there. So.
Well, how'd you feel like you played? I mean, that was the most snaps you played in the game, and you feel like you kind of held your own out there.
Yeah. It's definitely the most football in a game I played since high school. I've gotten some reps here and there throughout the past 2 seasons, mainly this season. But I feel like, I played all right. But at the end of the day, there's always going to be stuff to improve on. I'm pretty tough on myself. So, I saw a few things I can fix. And then, obviously there's a lot of work to do. But overall, I was super happy with the win. I was proud as heck of the guys. And, it's obviously now we're on to Vanderbilt. So,
Bennett, go ahead.
And we were just talking with Isaiah, and he said that everyone sort of gravitates toward you, and there's a lot of admiration for you on the roster, because in part you're willing to help guys out with offering for rides if they don't have cars and stuff. I'm just curious what makes you sort of want to do that sort of thing. Are there other examples of you trying to step in and help guys out?
Uber Cannon. I got 5 stars right now. No, I mean, it just goes back to, really it was, something that I just, no matter it's giving a ride or, helping a guy with something that he's going through or whatever. I mean, to me, that's what football is all about. So long after we're done being Missouri Tiger, I mean, we'll always be a Missouri Tiger, but when we're done suiting up for the Missouri Tigers, the guys are going to remember that. They're not going to remember my stats or whether I was on scholarship or not. They're going to remember that ride or, what I did to help them. And, that's why I do it. I don't do it, I joke about Uber and stuff, but those guys, they really do mean a lot to me. And I mean that when I say, it meant so much to me when those guys jumped on top of me and were congratulating me and stuff, because, it's really awesome to see some of the things you've been working toward pay off, and you'd be rewarded for that. And then to have those guys beside you to celebrate it, like I said, it's a special day.
Jack Sobel, go ahead.
Hey, Cannon. So, I mean, being put on scholarship and getting your first start, I mean, it's been a great –
Hey, man, I don't mean to interrupt, but that was a heck of a pun, by the way.
I'm glad
I really enjoyed that.
So, anyway, so you've been put on scholarship and you had your first start in the last couple of days. I mean, that's a crazy couple of days. You had a moment to kind of take it all in, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's happening quick, and especially, with this week with the what happened with Arkansas, and now we got Vanderbilt on schedule. It's been a pretty crazy week. But that's Coach Haley preaches all the time. You got to live right and take it day by day, and it just honestly, I'm just trying to do what I can do and control what I can control. But it has been fun. My folks actually made the trip to South Carolina this past weekend, so. That was really special. I got to enjoy that with them, and that was kind of one of those things where it made me realize and helped me realize and, kind of sink in. But, going back to that, I actually just got off the phone with my parents and Coach Drink, and I just got to tell them. So it's as I'm sitting here right now, it's really starting to sink in, and it's really special.
Eric Blum, go ahead.
Hey, Cannon, what is life like as a walk-on? Just, how does that differentiate from a scholarship player just beyond, room and board and all of that?
And Eric, it's great. I'm a Tiger. I've always said that I was fortunate enough in high school. I got some other opportunities to play and stuff, play football elsewhere. But ultimately, I've always wanted to be a Tiger, whether that was as a walk-on or on scholarship now. Since I was about 5 years old, I've been coming right outside here to Faroe and watching my Tigers play. And now to be a part of that, whether it's a walk-on or whatever, I'm treated the same as everybody else. And, like you guys talked to Isaiah, those guys love me like their own and their brother, they don't care if I'm getting paid or my talent level or whatever. So, to me, it's no different. You ask any guy on the team and they're going to tell you it's a tremendous opportunity, and I'm just thankful. I'm really thankful, and I'm thankful for the people that helped me get here. So,
Mitchell Forty, go ahead.
Gannon, obviously, you stepped in on Saturday, but it's not just been this one game. It's been kind of a season-long deal for the defensive line where there's been some guys out, and you all as a unit have kind of risen to the occasion. What is it about the guys or the coaching or the unit as a whole that has allowed the defensive line to kind of step up when guys have been out?
That's D-line Zoom. I feel like we take pride in our toughness, and it's every rep you get, you got to take advantage of it. And it's something, props to Coach Haley and some of the other coaches here and the defensive staff coaches. That's what we talk about every day. We talk about dark side. We talk about doing things right. And fortunately, some guys like me just got the opportunity, and we were able to take advantage of it. And that's kind of how 2020 has went. I feel like every team is dealing with that kind of thing, So just got Coach Drink said this in a team meeting last week. It's a quote. It says, when more or less when adversity hits, an opportunity always presents itself. So I wholeheartedly believe in that, and that's what we've done. So,
Colin, go ahead.
Hey, Cannon. I know from our side of things, it can be easy for us to get caught up in freshmen who come to college and start right away and are impact players. But whether it's been you or Toski or guys, I'm sure I missed a couple that have put in the time but haven't been on the field. Just what's it been like to see that pay off for you guys this season?
It's been awesome. You reap what you sow, and every day I'm just trying to sow good seed and put good seed in the ground and continue to build on that. But as far as freshmen go and stuff, I just want to see the Tigers win. I don't care who it is that you guys talk about. I don't care whether somebody is more popular than another. If they're on the field and they're balling out, then awesome. That's what we need. And I'm just happy for them, and we're going to continue to work. So,
Bennett, go ahead.
Cannon, I saw that you're from the same hometown, same high school as Justin Britt.
Yep.
I'm not sure. Do you guys have any connection at all? Have you ever met him, or is there any?
To be honest with you, Justin was my idol growing up. To see a guy go through the same hometown, same youth football program, same junior high, middle school, high school, and then to do it on the big stage, and then the bigger stage with the Seahawks. He really did he gave me a perspective that I'd never seen before, because at the time I'm just a small town kid. Mizzou seems like a dream. Can I really do this? And to see him accomplish that, and not only accomplish it but take it to a whole new level. I just that was a huge part in why I'm here. And I have the utmost respect for the guy, and talking about work ethic, that Justin has it, and I'm just waiting for the next opportunity he gets. I'm ready to see him on the field again. So
Have you ever gotten to meet him, or was it just like watching him as a kid?
Yeah, no, I watched him. I was a little kid in the stands watching every high school football game he was in. you know, my dad helped with the high school football team when he was playing and stuff, and I was able to be around practices and stuff. And you know, I was definitely around him a lot. And then just speaking on Justin's behalf, I mean, he comes back to Lebanon. He takes care of the community. He does, you know, pretty much everything he can do for the city of Lebanon. So him coming back and being able just to visit with him is really huge, and I really admire it. So.
All right, Peter, let's close it with you.
Yeah, Cannon, I think that you were one of the first people to wear the turnover robe. I guess what has it been like starting that tradition, and what do you kind of enjoy about that?
I love it. I think anytime, you know, takeaways are key. You take the ball, you take their life, and you know, you look at the stats on turnover margin and how many turnovers a team gets versus how many times they lose the ball. I mean, that's huge in winning and losing. So anytime you have something to celebrate that or to get the guys riled up or going on the sideline, I love it. So, and you know, personally, I'm a big fan of the fight game and stuff. I like UFC, stuff like that. So I'm hearing boxing robe and I'm loving it. So.
All right, guys, we'll let Cannon go with that. I think he's probably got a lot of people to call. So.
Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah.